Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. And in this video, God, just cough that out, gonna be bringing you another update on the entire cryptocurrency market. It looks like we could be bullish with the entire market again. Bitcoin is facing an important part right now, and it's trying to break above this 200-day moving average. And you best believe, if it breaks this line, we are going to see some absolute insane price action with the entire cryptocurrency market space. Everybody's going to be panic rushing in to buy cryptos as quick as they can. You can kind of see it happening already. If this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I will dive into this. But before I do so, need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my own personal opinions on the market, so please always do your own research before investing any money. That being said, I'm going to break this down as well, the Bitcoin NVT price, because this is super interesting. And if you're a patron of mine, you are seeing this first before everyone else. It's a video that's going up today, so they get to see it before you do. And if you always want to see things before people on YouTube, so you can prepare yourself ahead of time, become a patron so you don't miss out. 7 tiers, take your pick. I recommend my buy, sell, stake alerts, but it's entirely up to you which one you like to go for. Before I dive into the Bitcoin NVT price, NVT, let's just take a look at what's going on here, because like I said, Bitcoin is looking to break this 200-day moving average. And this is the red line here. It's been significant because people have been following this thing called the death cross. Now, I've got the yellow line, which is the 21-day moving average. Bitcoin broke above it, and it looks like it may hold support. Time's going to tell. But Bitcoin's broke some key resistance, because if you look here, there was a downtrend on the RSI, which shows that, Bitcoin was being forced down every single time, which is like what we saw here, and it's just broke above it, and it could hold support above that as well. So, Bitcoin is looking really bullish. Now, I'm not the best at technical analysis, but I'm good enough to know what I know, and I'm happy to share it with you. So, that being said, let's just take a look at some other charts, because I showed you this chart as well. And what fascinated me about this chart, again, I got the pi cycle, which prints the top of the market. It confirms the top of the cycle. And many people believe this to be incorrect, but as it stands so far, it's played out so quite significant, and you best believe that I may be paying more attention to this pi cycle in the future. How you can tell the pi cycle, let me just take off the heat map for a second. Just focus your attention on the pi cycle, which is take off the Bitcoin investor tool, just this here. When the orange line crosses the red line, it confirms a market cycle top. You can see it crossed here, back in 2017 it crossed here, and it's done it every single time at a top. You can see in the past as well. Let me just drag it and slide along. You see, back in 2013 you see 2 tops, and people believe we may be facing something like this now in the future, double top. So if that's the case, this is the first top. We may be experiencing a second top sometime soon. I mean, you can't tell how long it's going to take, but I'm guessing it might push us towards the end of the year, but time will tell. What fascinates me about this chart is when you look at this on the weekly time frame, so this is the daily, going to switch it now to the weekly, you really can get a good picture of what, well, we're not there. Let me stretch it out first, and then it can help you understand what I'm seeing. You get a good picture of where we are at in this space right now. Now, if you are a long-term investor like me, you should be paying attention to the weekly time frame, because it's powerful. And when you use this if you use the heat map, the 200-week heat map, you can see times when it's gone dark blue and times when it's gone red. Now, the red signifies or signals that, it's at the top of the market. That's the market cycle top. And you can see here, it's held relatively true. The red here, peaked at the top. That's the top of the cycle. And then the dark blue usually signals a bear market, or the bottom of the bear market. This is a perfect time to be buying crypto. And, some people don't have a signal of this. So you're usually guessing, when do you buy crypto? Is it the bottom? How do you know when do you buy it? Just by using this heat map. 200-week heat map is powerful. You can see exactly when to be buying crypto when it goes blue, especially dark blue. And as you can see here, dark blue. And look what's happened recently. It looks like on the weekly time frame, we have been printing some dark blue, which means this could potentially be a bottom for this disgusting drop that we faced. And that's why I've been putting this to your attention in the last few videos. You know, you can check my videos. My last actual video that I did on the crypto market here, Bitcoin set to explode. It's just funny that happened, because since I made that video, Bitcoin's price went up. And yeah, I think that we may see some further upside, because this could be the bottom for the drop. Since that drop, you know, the capitulation, people sold at a loss, people panicked, a lot of new people as well. If you look at the some of the charts and stuff, you can see that it was a lot of new wallets that were panic selling. But this blue, it could last for a week, 2 weeks, a month. I don't know, time's going to tell, because if you look back here when we had the last capitulation drop down here, this blue was for a while, couple of months. If you look down here, you can see, right? You see, let's call it November the 2018th to, you know, still dark blue, to March. What was that? December, January, February, March. You're looking 4 months. So we could still be down in this section for 4 months. Time's going to tell, or it can happen sooner. Because if you look at this dark blue here, it came down in March. It sort of ended in April, so maybe a month. I don't know, time's going to tell. But this signifies to me that we could be in a good opportunity to be buying crypto. That's not investment advice. Time's going to tell if it changes, but as it stands, I like to look at that on the weekly. Let's talk about the death cross, because when you look at this chart here, hold on, let me go back over. I'm on the wrong chart. Let me just come back over to here. This here, I'm going to change this 21 to 50, because the death cross is what's been, you know, on people's radar for the longest time. And it's when the 50-day moving average crosses with the 200-day moving average. And as you can see here, it looks like we may see a death cross where the yellow comes down and crosses the red line. It's interesting, because if Bitcoin does break across this 200-day, like I said, prices are going to explode across the entire market. And not only that, it might make this yellow line swing round, and maybe it might not cross. It might just do something like this and swing back up. You might see the red line, this one here, just come close like this, and it might not cross. Because if you take a look back in 2013, I'm going to show you in a second, we might see something like this. I don't know, time's going to tell. That's what I'm thinking. But this will only play out if Bitcoin's price really breaks above the 200 daily average, maybe even above the 50-day as well. It has to come up. We need to be seeing prices where I've got this line here, you see here, and it's marked at roughly 49,000. If Bitcoin can get to 49,000 in the next couple of days, we could see this play out, and it might not cross. It would be fantastic if it doesn't cross, because again, this is what I want to show you. Back in 2013, and I'm just going to bring it back. I've got lots of scribbles going on here. Let me just really bring this back, because I want to show you these two charts. The two lines indicate it's 50 and the I don't know, where's the 2013? Let me just come back a bit. Here we go. This is the one. So this part here, this entire section here, this is where people think we may be doing something similar. 2013 bull run, we had a top, we saw a massive 82% drop or something like that. You know, then it came down, it was consolidating for a while through this whole section here. But look at the 50-day and the 200-day. They didn't cross. And, you know, it looked like it was going to cross as it came down here. Then it swung around and came back up. We could face something similar if, you know, Bitcoin can really hold true and come above itself. Time's going to tell. Let's just swing this forward to where we are today. So yeah, that's what I'm keeping my eye on right now, is the 50-day and the 200-day, because I want to see what happens if it crosses. Now, if it does cross, we could face a few fake outs. And I want to put it to your attention what a fake out can look like, meaning that, you know, it's going to be an indecisive decision as to if it's going to go up or down. We faced a few fake outs here where, you know, the price is... Let me just get rid of these circle lines so you can see as well. I don't want to make it too confusing here. Let me get rid of this, get rid of this. And I showed my patrons this. It's on a few things. I'll teach them how to, you know, look for certain trends and stuff in the charts and stuff. Again, you want to become a patron, you can do so. Welcome to do so. It's in my description. Click on my description and you'll see it in any of these video links. It's all in there. Let's just focus on this because there's a few fake outs. Like, for example, Bitcoin, the 200-day, the 21-day crossed the 200-day on the Bitcoin chart down here. We had a fake out, it came above, then it crossed again, then it came above. It had this sort of squiggly line. It couldn't decide if it was going up or down in the market. And then that's when we saw, obviously, that massive drop down in March for that capitulation down there. And for me, this could be a scenario that we could face. If Bitcoin's price comes above, it might float like that for a few times. We could see something similar like this. I just want to pull it out there and show you. But yeah, it all depends on what happens over the next few days with the chart. Now let's quickly move on to the Bitcoin MVT. This was, I say it's made by Willy Woo. He drew this up nice. Willy Woo, if you don't know, massive analyst on Bitcoin. You got to respect this person. They got some great charts, and they show you some really interesting things. Make sure you find them on Twitter. But this is a very fascinating chart, and I like to look at it in black. I'm going to do that in a second because it looks a lot more clear and I can see it's being more precise with you. I'm going to explain what I'm showing you in a second, but let's just go down here. MVT price. What are we looking at? Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Just keep it in raw, fresh on the gut like Tesco's. Still fighting my cold, Just got to do that, You don't want to hear loads of sniffles. Anyway, MVT price values the Bitcoin network using the investor volume as seen on its blockchain. MVT ratio is the ratio of on-chain volume to its market cap. You can think of it as a PE ratio. Now, that sounds confusing to a lot of people. Fine. I'm not going to dive too deep into this. If you want to know more, look, charts.ruble.com. You can find a lot of different things that he has on here. This one's interesting. And just to break it down real quick with you, again, patrons, you're seeing this first because I'll let you see the video first. I think it's important. The blue line is the Bitcoin price. The green dotted line is the MVT price, right? Now, every time that the Bitcoin price has been below the green dotted line, we have seen absolute insane price explosions. Now, remember what I'm saying. Every time the blue Bitcoin price has been below the green line. So for example, back in 2013, here you can see the green line's above the Bitcoin price. Look, blue line's below it. Then we've seen a rise up. Then there was another time right here. The blue line was below it. See right here? I'm showing you right here. The Bitcoin price went below the green NVT price, and then we had another ride up. And you can see another price here when the blue line was below it. Even all of this area here, the blue line of the Bitcoin price was below the green NVT, and every time it's been below it, it's shot back up. Same. Now there was one fake out here where the blue line came below, and then the green line was above, but then obviously it switched over and then we saw a market. Now, when it comes to accuracy with charts, you're never going to find 100% accuracy in whichever chart you look at. But you can use this as a good estimate to, to decide which indicators are giving you relative information near enough correct. And when you look at this chart, down here, blue line was, the blue price was below the MVT, the green line, and it shot up. More or less, it's been more correct that when the blue price is below the green line, prices rise up. Now, if you look at where we are today, because right now today, we are below the green line. And Bitcoin could potentially rise up above and, set some new highs. I'm just showing you what I've seen in the past with this particular chart that we're looking at, because it is super interesting. And I need to bring that to your attention, It's something that we shouldn't take lightly. Let me just reset this. Bring this down. We don't need the purple. All we need is the blue and the yellow. Sorry, blue and the green. This is what really we need to pay attention to, because, again, every time we've seen the blue below, we see higher prices. Now, time will tell if it changes or not. I don't know. We could have two scenarios could play out. We could have this scenario here where we come down below the green line like this, and then we start wiggling our way out. Or we could face what happened back in the past. Let me just zoom this out. Which was this one here, where we came below. Let me just zoom this entire area in, because I really want to focus your attention on this, where the blue price was below, the green was above. But if you have a look, it was an extended period of time. We were below the green area MVT price for the longest of times. Now we could face this, but even if we do, have a look at the price, because down here you can see price action goes up and it extends up for a period of time. Matter of fact, from the moment we've been below it at this price in the past, you never saw it go back that low again. But, you know, you can see all the way up, it rode it really, really high. And then when you know, again, let me just quickly reset this, bring this down. You can see that it held true and significant because, hold on, too zoomed out. What's going on? Here we go. You know, again, you'll never ever see that bottom again. Now, I don't know if you want to use this as a good opportunity to be buying. Not investment advice, entirely up to you. But I have to show you what I see on the chart. And for me, it's very powerful. And I believe that we could be in a good buying situation right now to be buying crypto. This could be that drop that everybody was asking for. Everybody wanted to buy Harmony cheap, Zilliqa cheap. Everybody wanted to buy Bitcoin cheap. Everybody wanted Ethereum cheap. Everybody wanted to buy crypto cheap. And this could be an opportunity to buy it. Let's just take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. What's going on with the crypto space right now? Are people greedy? Are people fearful? I don't know. I need to see. So look, people are coming out of extreme fear. They're less fearful. The extreme fear is kind of dying out now. It looks like we're coming back above. People are getting a bit more confident and happy with the market. So yeah, pay attention to it. Because I said to you, look, let's swing this to max. We were down here when I was talking about this last. We're starting to come back up now. I expect us to come back up to these highs here, 80%, because, I'm looking over here, 90%, 80%, above 80, above 90. I expect us to come back up here. When we do, that could be the euphoria stage, where people just go absolutely crazy for crypto. And I know you saw some craziness before, but I'm talking the euphoria type of phase where it doesn't matter what you put your money into. It's just going to explode up in price. And that's the stage that I think a lot of people may experience. Time will tell. If it can't break above this, and the death cross does happen, then obviously it's going to play a different scenario. And, you will see a further downside action, whether it's for a year or two. I don't know. Time's going to tell. And I will talk about that as it comes. But like I said, Bitcoin's broke some key resistance. And I think that, we should really pay attention to this. The 50-day and the 200-day. So yeah, I just wanted to put this to your attention. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you all. I always appreciate people watching. If you're new, become a subscriber. I really do mean it. You get to see some funny things, laugh with me as I laugh, and just share our thoughts in the comment section and stuff. So I'm going to leave it here. Shout out to my patrons. If you want to become a patron, I have 7 tiers. Take your pick. Recommend my buy, sell, stake alerts so you don't miss nothing. Check the posts as well. Lots of things happening right now every single day. I can see 10 comments. 10 messages. I'm going to answer you guys in a second when I finish this video. I got to do a shout out to my patrons because you best believe they came through on platform 9 3/4. Some snuck through on Diagon Alley, but I'm standing there like Hagrid. Hello, Harry. Well, if there's a Harry watching, hello, Harry. What I'm laughing for? But yeah, I'll welcome you in and we can just laugh and make some crazy gains. But yeah, you ready for this long ass list? Shout out to Mr. T West, Tori Notary, Glenda, Is Time, Comma Black, SM, Marco Costanti, Michael AJ, Think C63, Clarence Dennison, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams, Mr. Anonymous, you can hear it in my throat, a mashup. Stuart Chuck, Lewis Rose, Carlos Watcher, Damaris, Samuel Stancox, Rahul the God, Dante Kennedy, RG, Bizzle, Max, Wisdom, one of them, Marcelo Trevino, Vidax Robinson, Manny Sanchez, Catherine Chung, Tyron Samuel, Stephen Abbott, Abiola, Rachel Mack, Pamela Williams, Brandon Stacks and Racks. I gotta plug my bloody thing because the whole screen just went dark. I can see my battery about to die on me. Mess up my damn call. Where am I? Stacks and Racks. Rick! Just cough, Geoffrey Williamson, Omar Thomas, Caspinell, Am Davis, CCP269, Good Feels Nice, Albert Lynn, Dominic, Will W, Peter Stoddard, Belinda Spencer, Eric Foreman, Semyon, Fatima Price, Shonda Owens, Tanner McLaren, Josh Wills, Marcel SSK, Kevin Ward, Sassovi, Michael Keel, Christopher Hoss, Christy, Peter Moser, Snowy, D Swearing, Andrew Harding, Eric Kelvin, William Fox, S-Jar, Claudette Ormiliosa, like Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Just float you up in the air, where am I? Shakir Hussain. Hold on, my voice is mash. I can't even scream like I want to. Jeff Tontich, Lamar Lee Seeley, Cody Harris, S. Daniel Hopkins, Cyril, Alexander Ofori, Gilbert Baggins, Stefan, Eric Jackson, Paul Forrest, Benson Ham, Powell, Russell Cohan, Joseph Marcus, Joshua Ming, Lona, Crypto Mac, Andrew Queen, Gimme the Games, Vinex, West A, M. Ali, Mo C, Fiat Jessen. Listen, there's a loads, I promise you. Mike V, Geronimo Favero, J Fave, Terry JC, Ollie, Orville Broomfield, Frank Essa, Nassa, Ignacio. Just mash up your head. I love it. G Crypto Lumber 7, Chris Chico, Chico, NM That Man, Francis Locker, Zach Adam, Mansauer, Jem the Jaguar, Marcus Gittery, Robert Loss, Exatlios. Just mash up your head. That's a sick spell name. Listen, if that's your name, I love it. Stony Mac, John Lowe, Ken Marrold, what am I laughing for? Ranjo Singh, Raffle Krupa, Aiden, Ejiki Akori, just, I don't know, just push it to the other side of the room, I don't know. Luke Ainsworth, Mr. Durite, Anthony Berry, TRG Investments, Branko Dorasulik, Marky Cersei, hello, Ryan Orange, Ryan Williams, Tukin, Santino, Rafa Sane, Joel, I think it's Joel, Crazy Jam, Timothy J. Bosky, Renee, Chris, UKMC, No Name, Jack Slater, Pablo, Bradley Kim, Lena111, Sunny V, Crypto 1, Russ Martino, Hani Abu, Ricardo Venegas, I think that's right, Shidadu, Oscar Vilgas, Crypto Moon, Nightman 911's new to you, Jackson Tepper. I told you there was loads. You thought I was joking. Listen, if you're still sitting here, please drop that like. Where am I? Francis Hernandez, Akbar, Jermaine Allen, David Adedeji, Chiquita, John Sandoval, Aaron Silo, Chris McClendon, Optimus Poompage, Edgar Cortez, Ramil TV, Kirsten, Mr. Drew, SNCCC Mullen, Daddy Arbus, Sander Kampong, Joshua Asher, Darnell D, Black Ape, Bob Rust, Eloy, Mikey, User X 2019, Blackstar, Chiles Creations. Hey, I should call it Chili's Creations. Anyway, because of the video, right? Akis Voderus. Hold on, that's a sick spell. Akis Voderus. Just whack your one at your hand, Love it. Abid Hussein, Moises D. Lopez, Michael, Josephus Samara, Neona London, Chris Tap Dancers. You better tap dance with all the crypto money you're making. Iris, Jack Bliss, Moncho Ammon, Joey J, Raj T, Liesel, Brian Reedy, Islam. Listen, you've never heard a name called list like this. I'm still going. Where am I? Brian Reedy, Islam, Terry, Cornell Goodman. Like, I'm already at the top. Got to start scrolling down again. What am I laughing for? Anyway, where am I? Matthew Walker, Carlos Porter, Sarpane Singh, Dennis Boonman, Alessandro Benini, Mark Peake, Elliot Chill, Royal ID, Teddy Barrel, Hassan P, Makuga, Gordon McCulloch, Monica Matteo, Adam Allen, Ralph Green, Marcus Dunbar, Johnny Matthews, Michael James, Artud, Moises Gallery, Mrs. Carla V, hello, Rizwan, Wagwan, because it can't, Rizwan, Wagwan, A-Kings, or A-Kings, let me know, Ice Cat Trader, Davidus Nomentus, just make you invisible for a few seconds, Connie, hey, Alamu, just open up the door, hey, I can see it, can you see it, because you can hear it, you must be able to hear it, William Johnson, Anthony Donny, Karen Denick, Kimberly Gearman, All for One, and One for All, Cylinder Tashima, Stefan, Coinage, Adriana Linda, PC World, I can't even go up in my head because my throat is mashed up, because it's called PC, Marky27, Dave, Chris Adlam, Crypto Newbie, I think that's right, I keep saying, is it Nubby? Newbie? I think it's Newbie, Thomas Rodriguez, Golden Bag, Slow Measy, Noel21, I remember when my pages used to end there, I'm still going, Trevor Dawson, Jude Tam, Thierry, Joe Youssef, Chucks Anderson, Splurge Ultra, RF Joy, Kelvin Rodriguez, Danny Rich, Elstein, Tefedswa, Memphis Demphers. I swear that sounds like a pack of cigarettes. Hello, yeah, can I get Memphis Demphers, please? I love it though. Carnivore 444, Morgan Culver, Joe, Kelpash Kamar. Just laugh at me. Alexis Pagan, let me know. Seraph X, Kevin V, Crypto Hustle, Anish Patel, Dean, Aaron, Nova, Mohammed Imran, Ankish Jane, oh my god, you got me sitting there for 10 minutes. I'm still going. Corey, Mario L, Vanessa Small, Elijah Ayland, I think that's right. Nika Onyu, Moinu Hussein, Andrew Laramie, Nadine Jordan, Eddie Laforme, Tony B, D Wills. I told you there was loads. Riyad Midicasso, I think that's right. Mandy Nguyen, Hash Matala, Michael Ruddy, Will Brooks, John Wesley. I wanted to call you Ronald Weasley. Am I near the end? I think I'm getting it. Surah Rashid, Aimdeep Whaler, Masixo. I remember it used to end there as well. Master J, Daniel Brown, Leon Plas, DG Crypto, Adam Istvan, Theodore Wheaton, LD, Vincent Millett, Mauricio, Anoop N. I promise you, I'm almost down. It's like a bloody merry-go-round going up and down. Or slide. Anyway, where am I? Where was I? Anoop N. Steve Hayer, Amen Rizvi. Aman Rizvi. Janetta, Legend Charles Knight, Asa Jones, Gabriel Vincent McDowell, yeah. Duns River, Carrie, Gilbo Blaggins. I swear I just said your name at the top. I don't know. Jake Ross, Cookie Crumbs, Cookie. Hey, I love it. Give me some cookies if you like. Christian Lee, Philip Stafford, Oisinato, I think that's right. Chamjello, let me know. Fund Me Now, Crypt Dive, Maha Ramadan, Fears Ahead, I think I'm right. Jam, Harsha, oh my god, there's loads. Ben Tenson, I appreciate you as well. Daniel Grigriou, I think that's right. Idle Piper, Shari T Zostek, Dishana Vation, Mustafa, Skylark, hold tight DJ Skylark, we're in the place of the DJ Sky, big up to you, love it. Liz Reed, because she's a DJ, she's a DJ, big up DJ. El Bengrad, I think that's right. Mike Van Tilburg, the A-Team / something else. Jacob Madaris, Landlord Morrison's, Nicole's Do It, Dave Cathro, listen, your names are getting me mixed up. Dave Cathro, Richard Harmer, Carl Dawson, Dennis, JP Deline, I think that's right, Deline, V-Flash, Joey Shawns, Akeem Banks, Michelle Van Den Acker, hello, Rosemary Hanson, I'm almost there, Justin Levin, oh my god, I can't believe I'm still going in. Oh, okay. Via Financial, Raycorn, Mr. Pauniti, big up, Massey. Listen, I gotta shout them out. They're my peoples. Tonye Adikibi, Sear Coins, Brandon. I'm almost there. James Richards, Laurent Corvelaine. I think that's right. Cassius Smith. What's going on? Soul Seeker, Theodis, yeah. Rossi D. Paolo Baptista. I think that's right. Renton Bacco, Kevin Chack. Inigo Zubieri, I think that's right. Stefan Greenfield, look, I'm just going to keep at the top because that's too. I'm almost RGC Visual, Lee Goodwin, Jiba, Kevin Kinitsky, Matthew Wan, Tristan Miles. Oh my god, John Hung, Cypher Armor, May. Okay, I'll just go down a little bit so you can see some more of my photos, my videos. Where am I? Oh, I'm lost. Where am I? Cypher Armor, May Reville, Laurie Liptrot. Alicia Abigas, Gima Wambagu, Des, David Lang, Sayita, Danny Ruddick, Kenny, I'm so slow, Kenny Brucker, I can see the end, Aaron Nguyen, I think that's right, Nick Smith, Sandbox and Nazar, my god, oh, tap my table as well, you make me go slow and all sorts, but thank you, this is just mad. Oh my god, I felt like I was on a merry-go-round, but just like it started to slow down and go fast. No, what's the one where you sit on that bloody ride where they spin you round? I was on one of them. It went fast and it went slow, it went fast. Anyway, thank you so much. I know that no one's here watching to the end. If you are, you're sick. You're just insane. I love you. Thank you. I can't get my words out. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. That's just a mad cool list. Too many of you. Thank you. Cheers.